Hey friend, Graham here from recordingrevolution.com, and today I want to give you permission to not upgrade your gear. Now, I hate not feeling in control. Maybe you can identify it in life in general, but especially in my studio. And so the moment that I see a brand new upgrade of my DAW with a bunch of new features or a brand new upgrade of one of my most favorite plugins, it kind of stresses me out a little bit because I feel like I just got my fingers around the thing that I had, and now there's a new version out with all these shiny new features that I may or may not need or like. I don't know. They seem awesome in the trailer, and I feel like I have to have it. This is the reality of what we call the upgrade syndrome. There's always going to be a new version of whatever it is you have, and it's always seemingly coming out right after you got or got comfortable with the used to be new, now old version. This is a never ending cycle of craziness, and you basically only have two choices when it comes to upgrading. You either stay on the crazy cycle and perennially upgrade every single thing because guess what? That never ends. Or you choose to do something most people are afraid to do, which is stay behind. That's right. Don't upgrade. Stay on that outdated version of your DAW, on an outdated version of your OS, on an outdated computer. You have my permission and you're welcome. I stay behind myself all the time. Here's a couple of examples. At my church, the worship band is recording its multi-track services on a 10-year-old laptop with 5-year-old software. My favorite pitch correction and mastering plugins until recently have been outdated 9-year-old versions. And the longest I've rocked an audio interface in my studio is 8 years. And before you start to think that this video is all about just save money, that's the whole point. Just I want you to save your money. That's why I don't want you to upgrade. No, it is way, way deeper than that. This is all about saving your creativity and saving your brain power, okay? We have limited cognition, okay? A finite amount of brain power. And you know this when you get burned out at the end of a day, when you've been working hard in the studio or writing a song or recording where you've been concentrating, and then you hit that wall where you just don't have any more creativity, innovation, or brain power, and you need to take a break or call it a day. That's proof that we have a finite amount of daily willpower or cognition. And if you are constantly upgrading, if you're constantly switching your DAW or your OS or your computer or your audio interface or your microphones or whatever it is, then you're constantly having to relearn things, and your brain is there and you're spending brain power and cognition there, and you're not able to disperse that or invest that brain power and cognition on creative tasks, innovating, writing a better song, creating a better arrangement, making a better EQ decision. Why would we trade and give up all of that beautiful brain power and creativity for what? A little bit more CPU efficiency, a couple of extra features in a DAW, maybe a couple more channels on our audio interface? Those things are important to a certain extent, but they're not worth you giving up your creativity and brain power in a session. Now, don't think for a second that I'm against upgrades entirely, okay? I have definitely upgraded my gear over the years, and I will continue to do so when there is a justifiable reason for me to do so, where I feel like the upgrade and the change will actually improve the sound of my recordings and mixes, improve my creativity, or improve my workflow in some way. Again, the key word for me is justifiable. I want you to upgrade when it makes sense and enhances your life. Don't just do it out of habit or hoping that that upgrade, that shiny new thing or shiny new version of the thing you already have is the missing link to make your recordings or your mixes sound good, because you and I both know deep in our hearts that that's not true. We are the bottleneck of our music sounding amazing, not any piece of equipment. For example, I had someone ask me recently, Graham, are you on the latest version of Pro Tools? And I told them, no, my version of Pro Tools that I'm running right now is 4 or 5 years old. Do I like Pro Tools? Yes. Do I think some of the new features are cool? Yes. Would Avid give me a free copy if I asked them? Yes, because I'm friends with them and they're cool people. But that's not the point. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't want to change anything. Everything's working great. And I don't see a justifiable reason yet for me to upgrade my version. So I'm going to continue to rock the same old version as long as I can. So I'm giving you permission. I'm giving you the freedom to stay behind, to stay out of date, and to not upgrade. So if you don't think I'm crazy and you want to join me in this challenge, would you do something very simple? Would you leave me a comment below this video and let me know what is one thing, DAW, plugin, audio interface, operating system, computer, what is one thing in your studio that you're going to choose to not upgrade for as long as possible? Just one thing. Let us know and share in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking this video. Thanks for subscribing to this channel. It means a ton. And hey, have fun making some awesome sounding music on your super old equipment this week. Until next time, my friend, I'll see you on another video.